Imagine two men walking into a high-stakes boardroom. The first is a technical genius, a master of his craft who has spent 10,000 hours perfecting his skill. But he walks in with a slouch, wearing a wrinkled shirt, avoiding eye contact as if he's apologizing for taking up space. The second man has average skills, but he enters the room like he owns the building. His suit fits perfectly, his grooming is sharp, and his voice carries a resonance that commands immediate silence. Who do you think walks out with the multi-million-dollar contract? The brutal truth that modern society tries to hide is that your appearance and charisma are the packaging of your entire value. In the real world, people buy the packaging long before they ever bother to inspect the product. This isn't about being fake, it's about mastering human psychology. We are biologically hardwired to judge a book by its cover in the first 7 seconds. This is the halo effect in action. If you look disciplined and successful, the world automatically assumes you are competent and trustworthy, giving you a head start that skill alone can never provide. The secret of offline wealth. The power of audacity. Now, let's talk about the real world of money. Everyone today is obsessed with digital skills and online algorithms, but the massive generational wealth still moves offline through handshakes, private dinners, and closed-door negotiations. The first lesson you must learn about money isn't accounting or investment, it is audacity. Most talented people remain broke because they are waiting to be discovered. They believe that if they just work hard enough in the shadows, the world will eventually knock on their door. It won't. Money doesn't flow to the best. It flows to the most visible and the most daring. Audacity is the courage to sit at tables you weren't officially invited to. It's the boldness to look a billionaire in the eye and negotiate as an equal, not a servant. Skill gets you into the building, but your charisma determines which floor you end up on. Without the audacity to show up, to lead, and to demand what you are worth, your skills are nothing more than a well-kept secret that pays no dividends. High-stakes reality. Where your vibe is your resume. Think about the industries where the real money lives. Look at high-end real estate, private equity, or top-tier consulting. These people don't produce anything with their hands. They sell certainty. Why does a client pay a well-dressed consultant $500 an hour when they could find the same information on Google for free? They aren't paying for data. They are paying for the authority the consultant radiates. They are paying for the feeling of being in safe, powerful hands. Look at the construction industry. The contractor who wins the multi-million-dollar bid isn't necessarily the best builder. He's the one who looked the most professional, spoke with the most conviction, and handled the pressure of the negotiation without flinching. In any high-ticket industry, your vibe is your true resume. If you look and act like a worker, you will be paid worker wages. But if you look and act like a partner, you get a share of the profits. Your presence sets the price tag on your time. Mastering the silent language of power. So, how do you actually build this presence? You don't need a PhD. You need to master the silent language that most people ignore. Research shows that 55% of all human communication is body language, 38% is your tone of voice, and only 7% is the actual words you speak. Stop obsessing over what to say and start focusing on how you stand while saying it. You don't need designer labels to look powerful, you need fit and posture. A $20 shirt that fits your frame perfectly looks more expensive than a $1,000 designer hoodie that hangs off you like a sack. Practice holding eye contact 3 seconds longer than is comfortable. It signals that you are not a threat, but you are also not afraid of one. Start practicing audacity in low-stakes environments every single day. Negotiate your bill at a hotel, ask for an upgrade at the airport, or start a conversation with the most important person in the room. Get comfortable with the word no until it no longer has power over you. The final verdict. Foundations versus ceilings. At the end of the day, your skill is your foundation, but your charisma is your ceiling. You can be the most skilled person in the basement, or you can be the charismatic leader in the penthouse. The choice depends entirely on whether you're willing to stop hiding behind your tools and start investing in the person holding them. Dress like you've already been paid, move through the world with the quiet confidence of someone who knows exactly where they are going. Remember, the world doesn't give you what you deserve, it gives you what you have the audacity to take.